I wouldn't cross me if I was you. Better think twice about what you gon' do. I wouldn't cross me if I was you. If I was you, I wouldn't cross me.
When I left WWE, I did so because I had to. It was a necessity. If I was going to become the person I wanted to be, the wrestler I wanted to be, the champion I had dreamed of being, I had to go out and do it on my own terms. And so I did.
And all credit to you, Cody. You saw sickness eating you from within, and you did what needed to be done to cut it out. And that is to be commended. But in your absence, WWE moved right along, and I was at the forefront. I was its architect, its messiah, its champion. A visionary, a revolutionary. I put this company on my back and carried it into a golden age. And what was my reward? For all of my sacrifice, I was literally begging to be given a match on WrestleMania.
I can understand that resentment, Seth, that bitterness. I remember once feeling that way myself. But that night in Dallas, for me, that night was a revelation. I got to come home and in front of 65,000 screaming fans step into the ring with a generational talent. I got to immediately put my hand to the flame and see if I could take the heat. If I could measure up with the best WWE and the world had to offer. I was baptized by that fire, and I walked away knowing I could now write my story.
I'm happy I was able to provide you with inspiration with which to write your story, Cody. But the fact is, our story wasn't over. It wasn't over at WrestleMania when you had the element of surprise on your side. It wasn't over at Backlash either when you held my tights to steal a victory. No. Our story needed to go to hell and back.
Hell in a Cell. It's the most painful night of my career. Looking back at it, probably not the wisest decision I've ever made. There are no words to describe what we did to each other, the limits that were pushed and the lines that were crossed. And yet somehow amidst all that, I somehow found respect. Respect for the singular competitor that you are. Someone who forces you to raise your game to levels you didn't know you had within you.
Respect for your resilience in the face of immeasurable pain. Your refusal to just stay down.
That will forever be a defining victory of my career.
And you will forever be a defining rival of mine. Which is why what happened next is so tragic.